I won't necessarily say they were horror games, but you had that feeling of terror fighting some of these enemies, or the locusts were I mean they were scary to a point. You're not fighting some alien species. You're fighting monsters below your feet, and that I think that was one thing that really kind of set Gears apart was it kind of lent itself very well to those horror elements of making you feel like you're fighting for your life. What was the berserkers like? I remember the first time you run into a berserker in Gears 1. The
Exactly.
blind
They were
monster.
overpowering,
Yeah,
and
normal bullets don't work on it. It's chasing you for every sound you make. It just takes off running at you like a train. Like it's
it felt like an uphill battle.
right,
And I
right.
think Gears of War mastered that. Like you're in a dire state, right? Like it's you against this alien nation,
Yeah,
and you guys are not. It's not looking good for humans. Like it seems like it's a struggle, and you're put in this position to where like you're fighting for humanity, and it feel like it's a losing battle. Like that strife is kind of what made like 1 through 3 like really really fun for me.
yeah.
And then it was just
That's a great.
like you said, 4. You came in with 4. It was like where do we go from here? Like 4 was literally to me the new owners of 4. Now that you mention that, people try to put their own take on something that's already established, and that could be pretty hard.
It
Like,
is. Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, what they
so
thought or wanted to do. Like because at that point Gears was at its height on 360. You know what I mean? Like I said, I think
mhm.
it stands toe to toe with Halo when it comes to just
Yeah,
like
it's
recognizable
definitely a
franchises.
pillar. It's definitely Xbox, one of Xbox pillars. That's why I want to see 6. I want to see 6 do well, but when
Yeah.
you have a new team come in and they have to kind of mold mold their vision of what they want the game to be compared to what it was,
Right.
you're kind of fighting against yourself. You know what
Yeah,
I'm
and it's
saying?
just it's
So,
it's gonna be interesting to see where they kind of take it. I mean, I think the one thing that didn't get enough press that I wish really would have, and this is probably Xbox. I kind of lay the blame on at the feet of Xbox was the Hive Busters DLC for 5. That
mhm.
that definitely took you back to kind of like that horror kind of hey this is you're behind enemy lines, you're running for your life trying to escape, and something that they could maybe look to do in 6 is maybe have something similar to like character classes, because in Hive Busters each character had like their own set abilities and weaponry and stuff. Like I would love to see that kind of stuff in Gears. Maybe that would kind of make the gameplay a little fresh for some people, and maybe make the game a little bit more dirty, because 4 and 5 were very 5 was very bright, especially with like robot. You had the robots and everything, and